let's take a look at Dogma. Dogma is thematic. That's how I'm gonna put this. Yes, you can. Warnings cannot stop us. What I think I'm gonna do. Oh, they had a new one just 2 weeks ago. Let's look for all the ones that say music video. I know this one is both a music video and it's a cover. I'm not sure what that one is. Wow, 15 years ago. Everything else is like much, much more recent. Weird. I don't think they have any like live stuff we can look at, but we definitely can see the music videos. All right, let's get started with band. Hopefully, we won't get banned for looking at it.
Holy day arrives, no time for routine. So I'm eager to.
Okay. You definitely have seen the thematics of the band at this point. But this is not their usual style. Not at all. Yeah, this is like bluesy. Blues is not their usual style. Cause yeah, they're usually like heavy metal. Hard rockish maybe. This is very unusual for them. But let's go.
Darkness comes again. He was in the mess when he stared at me. I could feel his eyes. He just followed me. Come to the bushes. Bless the holy land. Break my innocence. Penetrate my purity. 'Cause this is not land.
Someone thinks they're getting lucky.
Hitting very end. Splashing reds and whites. I guess this is band. Ha 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 ha. Maiden days of mine came to an end now. One step closer finally for flesh. I could taste his being. I could hear his moan. I was free at last, finally grown. Come to the bushes. There's the
Oh my. Where are you going in this video?
Penetrate my purity. 'Cause this is not bad. Swelling nerves inside. Hitting very end. Splashing reds and whites. I guess this is bad.
Okay. I think that's the tone they go out on. Man, that is a wild trip. I'm not quite sure what we just watched. That was getting quite saucy at points. I was a little bit worried. All right, all right. This next one is a cover because the song is Like a Prayer.
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there. I hear your voice. It's like an angel saying, I have no choice. I hear your voice. Feels like flying. I close my eyes. Oh God, I think I'm falling out of the sky. I close my eyes. Satan, help me. When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down on my knees. I wanna take you there in the midnight hour. I can feel your power, just like a prayer. You know I'll take you there, like a child. You whisper softly to me.
All right, all right. I definitely have to start commenting on this. Obviously, this is not a straight up cover of Like a Prayer. Most of it is very similar, but the instrumentality, much harder. This is more the traditional style I'm used to for Dogma. Uh, most of the lyrics are the same, but the way they intone them and like the way that I guess you could say they imply them in the song is very, very different than Madonna doing this. And now I am actually old enough to remember when Madonna released this song. I'm pretty sure I can tell you when that happened. Yeah, that was 1989. I would have been in like middle school. So yeah, I definitely remember it. Because even though we didn't have like MTV or anything back then, the song was everywhere, everywhere for like the next 4 or 5 years. So yeah, I've seen this song tons, and this is definitely a different arrangement. All right, let's get back to it.
You're in control, just like a child. Now I'm dancing. It's like a dream. No end and no beginning. You're here with me. It's like a dream. Let the choir sing. When you call my name, it's like a prayer.
What are you doing with Jesus?
Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. I hear you call my name, and it feels like home, just like a prayer. Your voice can take me there. You're like a muse to me. You are a mystery, just like a dream. You wonder what you see, just like a prayer. I trust your voice can take me there. Just like a prayer, now I lay you down to sleep. You're like a muse to me, just like a prayer. When you're awake, I'll take you there.
Okay, obviously we need the guitar solo because this is the heavy metal version. So, yeah, guitar solo a must. I'm still trying very hard not to laugh at the visuals in this music video though, and I'm failing very badly. All right, let's get back to it. I can't say which version is better, but I can appreciate this version. Maybe not the video parts quite as much, but yeah, I can appreciate it. All right, let's go back to Made Her Mine, or well, we're going backwards through time. That's how this is working. So this is what I'm used to from them.
Questioning your God, evil is desire. We are not allowed to play with fire. Pleasure is a sin. We are human beings. Why is that to have some satisfaction? Left hand in my mouth, so that they won't hear. Fingers in my grace.
They like to imply certain things.
I went to the throne. That's my sacred spot. That's where I can do what I'm told not to. Then she spotted me, middle of my act, and I had no choice but to seduce her. Looked her in the eye.
I'm pretty sure you had a choice.
Then the dice was cast. I made her see through the shadows of the night. To the hollow together. I made her see rubbing scissors in the dark against the shrine. I made her mine.
Oh my, it's to be continued. I don't think you can lean more heavily on the lesbian vibes than that. That's pretty much outright talking about some of that. Yeah, yeah. I don't think they continued it though, because I don't know what they would have continued it in. But yeah, that imagery. Hey Vic. Yes, yes. Uh, they did not tell me that they were going to have a lot of lesbian imagery in that one. I did know to expect them, you know, playing up the sexuality vibes, but I did not expect that either. All right. We have more. Uh no, I am slightly worried about that one. Stargazer, if you missed it, you'll just have to rewind a little bit. No, the next one is called Carnal Liberation. So I am a bit worried. Okay, we only have 3 more music videos from them, so hang on to your hats.
So much obfuscation, good time for a stroll. Watching people go round really turns me on. Spotted a man around, caught a receptor.
Can they not imply um getting themselves off in their music videos? Because they imply that in like the majority of these. Totally the majority. If they're not sliding their hand under the skirt, it's almost like it's not one of their songs. Sorry. Sorry. It's just so much a theme at this point that I had to call them on it. All right. Let's get back to it.
Rub the lamp with might, out come the nectar. This is time of revelation. Tears of joy, rewards of painful. Lost deep down in this salvation. Need a carnal liberation. My back bleeding bad, beaten and destroyed. Insulted and spitten, somehow I enjoyed. Carnival of sin, gateway to pleasure. For this carnal mess raises blood pressure. This is time of revelation. Tears of joy, rewards of painful. Lost deep down in this salvation. Need a carnal liberation.
Uh, luckily, they blurred things out for me. Because I've been trying to find a good moment to pause. That's very hard when I last tried. It did not stop where I was hoping it would. Yeah, when they talk about risque, they definitely mean it here. They definitely mean it here. Uh musically, I like the song. Uh we had the nice long guitar solo. Uh the vocals are solid. They're nothing to really write home about for the most part. They like to repeat like the chorus a lot, but yeah. Uh man. All right, I'm just gonna finish the video. How about that? How about that? What's coming after? Well, more to be continued. I'm not sure what continued by, but man, they have the wildest music videos. I am I am very, very glad they blurred things out. I I am still not sure that was technically within uh like Twitch guidelines, but uh I will not be publishing this video on Twitch. So yeah, if you were here for it, you were here for it. Let's put it that way. Forbidden Zone. I am again worried.
I have a life in the convent. That is what God wants, and that's what I wanna be. There is a mother superior. She's my mentor, and she's who I wanna be.
Oop. Accidentally pressed it twice. Anyways, so we start off nice and calm. And then as you just heard, we hit the beat. I am expecting it to pick up very quickly. Very quickly. All right, back to it.
Sacred figures all around, but there's only one that attracts me. Just before I go to rest, that's the only one I wanna see. I don't know what I like about that lovely figure. Strange dreams of me, light touch of me. I feel the heat in my forbidden zone. When I wake up, pain lies in me. My tremblingness in my forbidden zone. In my forbidden zone. In my forbidden zone. In my forbidden zone.
All right, I'm going to pause for a sec. So first, I think we all know and probably knew right from the start that Forbidden Zone was going to talk about a particular anatomical region. I mean, they hint very strongly at that in like all their songs. Also, Vic, I think it's not so much that they are not fans of the church, but that they like to make fun of the church. Also, also, definitely like a long time thing associating heavy metal with like Satanism. So a lot of bands love to play up on that. And I think that's just part of their act. Though we did start with a lot more religious music in this stream. If you missed Sky Daddy, you should definitely take a listen. Probably on YouTube because that's where this is going to end up. But yeah. All right, let's get back to it. Before they move on, I really like it when they pare things down. They have just a little bit of guitar and the beat on the drums and her voice. And man, she does an amazing job at like having one of those soaring, projecting voices. All right, back to it.
Strange dreams of me, light touch to me. I feel the heat in my forbidden zone. When I wake up, pain lies in me. Mind trembling in my forbidden zone. 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 Believe me and trust me. I'm pure, not doing nothing. Believe me and trust me. I'm pure, not doing nothing. I'm pure, not doing
It's always to be continued with them. Nope. Do not replay. All right. 2 more. My first peak. Man, all of their titles worry me a lot. See what I mean? See what I mean? This is a very classic beat.
At the convent's kitchen, I took some rock corn, put it in my pocket. I was feeling warm. Time to go to rest. After a short while, all the nuns were resting. I went to the aisle. Corn fell in a glove. I kneeled onto it. I not very listened. That was my first pick. It poured out of me. It mixed with my bleed, and I started burning. That was my first pick. Torn kernels in my skin, I felt pain in me. Think that it was worth it, great inside of me. My hands were all bloody, mixed it with my pee. Go and taste your body leaking on the field. Corn fell in a glove. I kneeled onto it. I not very listened. That was my first pick. It poured out of me. It mixed with my bleed, and I started burning. That was my first pick. My first. I kneeled onto it. I not very listened. That was my first pick. It poured out of me. It mixed with my bleed, and I started burning. That was my first pick. My first. That was my first pick. That was my first pick. My first
This is a creepy ending. All right. Man, thoughts on this one? Ah, a lot of classic styling. Like, the lyrics weren't necessarily classic. I mean, theme wise, yes. Playing around with Christianity is a long time place for music to go. And personally, with like some of the suggestions they've made in lyrics, I'm willing to say at least the writer of the lyrics probably grew up um probably Catholic. and and this is sort of her response to that, which does not surprise me in any way. Some of them go like hardcore, like sadist sort of Catholic church, and nothing good comes out of that. Yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. It sounds a lot like it could have been an AC/DC song. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Obviously, lyrically, no, but like instrumentality, like vocally, not the lyrics themselves, not the words, but like the capability, where the song goes vocally. Those things are very, very classic. Yeah, it's hard to like separate those thoughts out from each other. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of like AC/DC. That's probably the closest thing I can think of. All right, last song from Dogma. And their oldest, Father, I Have Sinned. Oh, and the capture card messes up. Sorry.
I crave to feel it inside. Could be my guts and my soul. Something the unfeasible. That is my guess. A man who despises lust. Someone from my cloister past. Someone saint and innocent. I confess. Father, I have sinned. Fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and this restricted fascination. Father, I have sinned. Fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and this luxurious incarnation. Father, I have sinned. I took him in with my eyes and put him into his right. Swiftly discard his robe, sampled his wine, compelled him inside of me. Meanwhile, he's dead at his God. After he discharged, I blurred the spirit's light. Father, I have sinned. Fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and this restricted fascination. Father, I have sinned. Fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and this luxurious incarnation. Father, I have sinned. I bless him on his forehead. He's
Sorry, I'm already laughing. Yes, Vic. Yes, they're definitely cousins. Maybe siblings. Uh some people just like to role play, okay? All right. Back to
ghost was all in my hands. Then turned his grace, swallowing everything else. Father, you have sinned, fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and for restricted fascination. Father, I have sinned. Fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and this restricted fascination. Father, I have sinned. Fell into temptation. Fancy for the flesh and this luxurious incarnation. Father, I have sinned.
So she decided to do a little bit of growl. That's a bit of a surprise. All right, all right. I am uh, very curious if I can find. Oop, I just cannot type. Okay, that would have been last year. We're not gonna watch the full show, but I am curious what they're like live. So, uh, let's take a little look, okay? Okay. I already know I definitely cannot show any of that on YouTube. This part will definitely have to be cut. But uh yeah, they are very similar live, which actually is a good thing. You want the band to be very similar live. Uh it is very strange when you get a band like The Warning that is actually better live than studio. But you want the band to be at least as good live. And I'd say, barring the fact that this is on someone's cell phone, you can pretty much tell. Uh, Especially with the sound quality, that they're just as good live. So, with that, uh, that's definitely saying enough.